Go ahead for the record. All right, we're recording. And then Shane, whenever you are ready, let us know once we faded and we'll know to start.
We love you.
Going to camera in 5, 4, 3.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Select Start Network. I am one of your hosts, Justin Larshan. With me today, I got some OGs and I got some new Gs. I got all the Gs. I got some 3 Gs, actually. Original gangsters and new gangsters.
All right.
Okay. All right. Anyways, I got me some Colin C. Burns.
Hi.
Some Liberty Roundtree.
Howdy.
And then Harrison Hoover.
Harrison Hoover.
Hoover?
I'm a Vandon Hoover clan.
Oh, that is way too good of a Dutch accent. Like, way too good.
Dude, are you Dutch?
What? I'm Dutch? No way. I didn't know that.
Whoa, I know Dutch.
See, dude, it's the Keanu cast.
I mean, we could probably do all the different stages of Keanu's lives through us, right? We can have, like,
I could do
Bill and Ted. You'd be Bill and
I
Ted.
could do a great Bill and Ted.
You would be when he's doing those shitty romantic comedies, like The Lake House or whatever it's called.
He's Speed and you're John Wick.
Yeah, it's literally where it's going to go down to.
We have no one doing Matrix Keanu. Peak Keanu.
Is any of us wearing leather or latex or anything?
I have leather underneath me right now, but...
Okay, so let's see, like...
What? Oh, the chair.
This is pleather. Harrison. Second of all, I thought that was going to go somewhere completely
Yeah, me
I
too.
did not want to go to.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing assless chaps, but it's just the ass.
It's just a cup for your ass. Oh my god.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, what up?
What are me and Colin sitting on right now?
You're sitting on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity couch!
Yes.
Finally got. We've been trying to get this thing for how fucking long now?
I mean, we've talked about it, we've dreamt about it for years, but...
We finally got it.
Yeah, but
For
it's...
one show.
one show.
Yeah, well, it's because technically it's not even ours.
No.
This is not even being Lent. This is... Actually, I'm going to say it's Lent. And I can't mention the name because... The certain individual's not even supposed to have this.
Oh.
So thank you, unnamed hero. Thanks, Ruth. I appreciate it. Let's put the blame on Ruth.
Yeah, Ruth would do that.
Yeah, Ruth would be a rebel like that.
Thank you, Ruth.
Well, yeah, this is our season 2 finale,
Jesus.
pretty much, is what I could safely say.
Yeah.
Or season 1.5 finale. I don't know.
Something.
Mid-season finale.
Yeah, mid-season finale, yeah.
There we
We
go.
gotta go for the holidays. This is our Christmas special, our Hanukkah special, our Kwanzaa, whatever. Your pagan
Kwanzaa.
ritual.
You don't say Kwanzaa like that.
What, Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa.
No, it's not a little Kwanzaa.
Well, we don't have anything offensive to offend people with.
I mean,
No crappy Starbucks red cups.
Oh.
no, you're right. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
really...
yeah, people got offended over that.
Yeah.
Again, like, they happened, like, last year, and every year it comes back, and people get always bitchy about it.
You're trying to kill Christmas.
like-
What? We just made our cup red. I
Don't understand it.
don't know.
Oh, my God.
That's
But we have a lot of things to talk about this week.
Yes.
2 very important things I think that we did last year that we're going to repeat this year. A bit of a twist though this year.
Good time to take a drink.
Yeah, I think. Hold on, ASMR time. Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
We had him drinking some of the nice juices.
Oh,
With the AT
buddy. Oh,
plastic fork.
Hey, my name is Keanu, and welcome to ASMR with Keanu.
Wait, is that what you think Keanu Reeves sounds like?
Bill and Ted Keanu Reeves is
No,
basically.
he was like, "Whoa, we gotta go do this."
Yo,
Yeah.
man, it's me, Keanu.
There we go.
bodacious.
And then John Wicks is like,
I'm gonna.
it's like that, but you have to go gritty.
You kill my dog.
Hold on.
I'm thinking I'm back.
Okay.
It's like a cross between Bill and Ted and
Sounds
fucking
like a bad
Liam
impression
Neeson.
of Keanu Reeves.
Okay,
It sounds-
is that what we're doing right now?
no, yeah, I
It
guess.
sounds like a bad impression of Batman.
Oh, Keanu Batman?
Where are they?
He did say that he was interested in being Batman at one point.
Oh, dude, Keanu Bane.
Bro. Keanu Bane. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god. Can you imagine that?
You were born in the dark.
Swear to me.
Yo, I wonder
When Gotham's ashes, you have my permission to die.
But if he's being Keanu, it's like, I wonder what's gonna break first, man. Your body or your spirit?
Lovely
While
voice.
selling Shrek.
Batman's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Batman's just like, do you need to find your parents? Like, are you okay?
So what were the two things that we were doing this year?
So one of the big things, right, is our Game of the Year and our Film of the Year contenders.
Yes.
Game of the year.
It's stacked.
My game of the year is locked.
But
It's
see,
been locked.
I thought that too, but then I was looking through the list, and there's actually quite a few things that have come out since January that I actually kind of forgot about that will kind of put up a fight. A little bit, I think, but it's still ultimately, I think I know what mine is as well.
Is
But talking about
yours the
my
same as mine? I'm
Probably
guessing? Yeah.
is. Movie of the Year contenders is also, there is a lot. And some of them is a straight up, I just put it on there just for laughs. We're going to talk about some of those, but the way that we're going to do this year.
We're just going to talk about the game and discuss it, and then...
So when we get down to like the main, we'll say 5, yes. But we got to do like quick rob and like elimination stuff.
Okay.
It's going to be majority rules, just hands up, down, vote out.
Keep it in or out.
Yeah, like,
What about a person like me who is? I'm looking at this list and I have not played many of these
can
games.
abstain.
I can literally count the number of games I've played here,
yeah,
just like
that's
on
fine.
one hand.
That's fine. That you're just a straight up, I'm out, and that's an elimination. It's simple as that.
All right.
Right?
All right.
I'm going to be the same way with films, though.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen many films, but I've played a lot.
There's a
games,
lot of films and games I didn't
Yeah.
see that I know enough about, though, that I can make a vote.
Exactly right.
for.
Like I've seen a lot of Let's Plays, I've seen the reviews, and I've seen...
I haven't played God of War, but I know enough about it
Exactly
and seen
right.
enough to know that it's up there.
Exactly right. So, but before we do that, there's a couple things that we can talk about a little bit beforehand.
Okay.
Because like that is like the meat of this podcast, of this season finale or mid-season finale. A couple things that we've put on that we haven't talked about. At least one of them, anyways. The big one I want to say is there's been another cancellation on Netflix. This one kind of caught a lot of people off guard because they thought this franchise was safe. It's Daredevil.
Yeah.
Daredevil got canceled.
I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
I'm on...
Going from Iron Fist and then Luke Cage.
The fact that they
It's-
canceled those shows so quick, I think we're getting one more season of Jessica Jones.
Because it was already in
Which-
production, right?
It's already in production now. Yeah.
And then Punisher, I think.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, they
I haven't heard
haven't
anything
talked
about
about Punisher. I think they're shooting. They're probably
Yeah,
shooting.
I think they're just gonna like let the next seasons of Punisher and Jessica Jones come out, and
And
then
then it's going to be done. But I think they're going to pick them up again probably on the Disney XD or whatever it's ending
Now,
up called.
I say no.
You don't think so?
Do you know why?
Disney's brand.
It's Disney owns Marvel and all that fun jazz, but the problem with that is these are mature rated fucking shows.
could
That's
they
what I
could go to Hulu?
That's what I
That's
was
true,
saying
too.
about Disney's brand, though, is Disney's brand is kid-friendly.
Yeah.
And the darkest Disney goes is some of the Marvel movies that get kind of serious at points.
But that's not even technically Disney. It's Disney adjacent.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But
Like
still.
literally, I think the darkest Disney thing I've ever seen is it was called The Dark Cauldron. It's an animated film like way back in the 80s, and it's fucking dark. Like there's a decrepit monster, like wizard man, that like his flesh like or his bones rotten on screen, and like a bunch of crazy shit's happening on like in front of you. But like other than that, really, they're doing fucking remakes of Lion King and stuff. Like that's not.
I'm actually about that.
I'm
though.
about this remake because it's
That's
not
why-
just hey, it's an animation again. It's like this is today's technology animation.
Yeah,
And I'd love
okay,
to see it like
so-
that.
I understand both sides of it.
Yeah.
I personally am on the side of.
I'm
This is
gonna
going
watch
off
it in
topic a
theaters.
bit from what we're
this
talking
is
about,
fine, this is
but
fine. I mean,
with
look
like
at this podcast.
with these like remakes and stuff. Personally, when I see Beauty and the Beast remade, I'm like, okay, I didn't watch the original one. I don't care.
Yeah.
But when I see Lion King remade, I'm just like, okay, I loved Lion King. I get to see it again with some cool animation, and then they bring on Donald Glover, James Earl Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, he's coming back as the voice.
That's who I'm most excited for, more than any of the other actors, is him as Mufasa.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is amazing. They have cool actors. It's just going to be a fun movie experience for me, and I liked the original Lion King, so that's why I'm about it. But I can understand there's not a lot of creativity being put into doing that.
Well, so they could do something, and this is based off of, I was listening to another podcast, The Film House, and they were talking about the Lion King remake, and they had brought up a point how Disney took another franchise, and I can't remember what it was anymore off the top of my head, but they took the franchise, and instead of just doing a shot-for-shot remake, what kind of looks like Lion King is, they literally went Maleficent, that's what it was. Maleficent was like, hey, we're going to take the Maleficent's part,
Snow White.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're going to take the Snow White franchise, the storyline, but we're not going to make it about Snow White. We're going to make it about this, anti-hero in the movie anyways. Like, that's how she's perceived
Oh, I guess
as.
they did that with the Hunter or whatever.
That's not Disney though.
Snow White and the Huntsman.
But that's not
that not
that was
Disney?
Disney.
That's not
That's
Disney?
a different company. Yeah.
I mean, Tangled was almost a subversion of Rapunzel. It was still Rapunzel's story, but
they still changed it a little bit, right? They
Yeah.
still changed the story of it, like quirky characters, fun like sing-alongs, and like very bright animated features and stuff like that, like a cartoonish level of it. But I was hoping that they were going to do that with like all their franchises, like with Maleficent, how they took the story. Here's a story that here's a side of it you've never seen before. So they could have done, like, as an example, we're going to do The Lion King, but instead of doing The Lion King, we're going to do The Lion King. So it's, like, all about fucking James Earl Jones, like, as he's growing up. Like, that character.
yeah.
I was gonna
Right?
say I don't know how you would do the Lion King in a way like that, like change it, but the way, like literally the way
Yeah.
you said it right there, I could be
Yeah,
on
because
board.
then you could also have, maybe the brother rivalry.
literally just Scar and Mufasa's story would be awesome to see.
Because then you can also see a Scar. Maybe Scar wasn't the bad guy at the beginning, and then he slowly starts changing because he becomes like the runt of the litter. Because clearly, when you look at the animated series, Mufasa was this giant pride-looking motherfucker, and then you look at Scar, and he's very dainty, very well played by Jeremy Irons and stuff. But you could literally show how the lack of trust, or the family doesn't mean anything, starts shifting off to the side, because then you can have Scar kind of relating more towards the hyenas, because they're smaller, they're meeker, and they have to fight together to survive, instead of the lions who just the women go out to fight and blah blah blah. Like, you could literally change a lot of the story, and they could be something like that, instead of what that trailer showed me was a shot
for shot,
fucking shot remake of Pride Rock with the goddamn chimpanzee monkey man going. I'm fine with the music. I'm actually okay with that being in there, but fuck, man.
They're doing that
feel
just
like
completely to play off the nostalgia
That's what I'm
factor of
feeling
it.
like. That's probably going to be one of the few scenes throughout that whole movie that are going to be like shot for shot remake.
I don't
that's
think
what I'm
so.
hoping for.
I think a lot of it's going to be more realistic based shot for shot remake. So maybe you won't have fucking Simba eating bugs like as clear as grab him be like, but he'll still munch into it with his face and stuff. The little lemur motherfucker, not Timon. It's Timon. Yeah, Timon. Might not be as animated as he was before, which is an issue because cartoons, you can exaggerate everything and everything looks super cool and great. Versus this CGI, and I'm tired of hearing
Live action.
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing live action.
It's not live action. It's just pure
Jungle Book was live
CGI.
action because at least you had a boy. You had a real boy and a fake jungle. I'm fine with that. But then,
Did they film some of that in a real jungle? Or am I thinking
No,
of
that's CGI.
Pi? Life of Pi.
No,
They were both.
CGI.
Yeah,
Life
both
of
of
Pi
them were
was
CGI.
all blue screen.
What am I
You've
thinking
been
of then?
duped, my friend.
Same with Jungle Book. They did not do any real jungle for that.
I can't think of what I'm thinking of then.
Yes.
The OG Jungle Book when you had Liu Kang as Mowgli.
Liu Kang played Mowgli.
You guys never seen that? Yeah, so years. So, you guys weren't even born back then. That's my bad.
I know Liu Kang from the Mortal Kombat movies.
Robin Shu.
Yes.
Played a Jungle Book film. It might even have been Disney. I can't remember, but it was the Jungle Book. But it was Mowgli as an adult who decided to go back into the jungle, who then gets pulled back out of the jungle, who then decides to go back into the jungle, kind of thing. But it was all live action. Obviously Robin Shu back then, it was awesome, like an Adonis of a body.
Yeah.
That was his story, and it was like an adult Mowgli dealing with all the things with no talking animals, if I'm not mistaken. But he had like a connection with all the Bagheera and all them, right? Bagheera was the good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bagheera was the good panther.
And then the Tiger Man.
The
Idris
snake.
Elba.
The snake was the bad guy. The snake and the tiger were bad.
Yeah.
Bagheera and Bear.
Yeah.
I can't remember the bear's name.
Baloo. Yeah. So it's one of those moments where, I'm afraid that Lion King will be just a remake, and
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
what do you think of Jungle Book? Of the Jungle Book?
The Jungle Book was. See, I actually never watched the original cartoon Jungle Book, so that didn't really hit me as hard.
Okay.
Right? Lion King is something from my youth, like when I was a wee little babe.
Yeah, I loved Lion King too.
Yeah, and it was just. It's like that was like Lion King was like Disney's resurrection to animation. So you got that. You had Pocahontas, Beauty and the Beast, these like Little Mermaid, these beautiful like hand drawn animations. I started slowly merging a little bit of that 3D realm into it, and like I even to this day that shit stands up. Right? Especially when you do these upright Blu-rays 4K versions of it. But I don't know, man. I'm not that excited about. I love Donald Glover as I'm guessing he's gonna be Simba.
He's Simba.
Yes, he is.
John Oliver as Little Monkey Man. Says
John Oliver is
no,
Little
no, no,
Monkey
no,
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 he's the parrot.
He's the bird.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's the bird.
He's the bird.
Says Simon. No, not fucking.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Who's
Another
playing Timon?
comedian is Timon.
Who is it?
I don't remember the name, but
I'm looking
And
that
then
shit
Don
up.
Glover's love interest is Beyonce Knowles, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't.
Nala.
Why do people keep putting Beyonce in movies? She's
why
not a good
make her-
actress.
Why not make her the mom though? I think that would make more sense age-wise. I think Beyonce as the mom to
Yeah,
step
true.
up would make more sense.
Who's the Timon?
Timon is played by Billy Eichner. Billy on the Street.
Oh,
Really? No, wait, no, you don't know Billy on the Street?
I know Billy on the Street.
That dude, he has a YouTube series where he runs up to people and interviews them in the street, but he just like does it in the most loud, obnoxious, and like fast-paced way possible.
It's
And
actually pretty funny. Like,
Is it like those fucking Vine things? Like he says like,
Asshole streeters.
yes.
yeah,
okay, maybe it's not what I'm thinking of. Isn't like do you like the guy would do I'm moving the mic away for this, but they would do like and then go talk to the person.
No,
Okay,
it's literally
No.
It literally would be him with a microphone, a guy with a camera, and they're just running around. And he goes up to people and he's just like, "Hey, like, what do you think about this?" And then if the person doesn't answer, he goes, "Ah!" And
Okay, I might have to watch that then.
It's
Yeah,
not
and
even
there's
like,
one-
It's like 2 seconds that he gives them to answer. If they don't
Yeah.
say a thing, he just rushes
Nice.
off.
yeah. And there's one episode where he has 2 cameramen running around with him, and then he asks them like, "So what's your opinion on Seth Rogen?" And the person who, if they say something, like, "Oh man, Seth Rogen totally sucks," and then one of the cameramen turns back and it's Seth Rogen. He's like, "What'd you say?" And it's
That's
They
amazing.
just like try and trap the
And
people. He's
always-
really funny
He
about it.
brings on celebrities and like is so like unclear about what he's doing. You can see them all lagging behind when he's just sprinting off at people,
Right.
and they're just like trying to catch up to him.
He's like a non-offensive Streeters version of fucking Eric Andre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lion King.
Yes, he is. Eric Andre is
Yes.
playing.
Oh,
Yep.
no, you're joking.
Yeah.
Who's
Love
the
Eric
guy
Andre.
that I'm thinking of? What? He was in the Two Dads thing, and he was like the dad of the kids. I can't remember the name of the
Two
actor.
Dads?
The guy-
Oh,
the guy
Will
from-
Ferrell?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
You couldn't
Didn't
remember
he do
Will
one with
Ferrell's
him?
name?
I can't remember many actors' names.
Hey, Liv.
Let's out of-
dedicated audio guy. Maybe I just want to say maybe make sure the mic's a little bit closer.
Is it too far away?
I'm gonna say yes.
Can somebody give me a confirm?
No one can give you confirm.
No
'Cause
one.
there's no. We don't have an audio tech because Ruth's not here.
Oh, okay.
Why is your thing?
She's got to study for the exam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should probably start.
should all
We should be.
probably
Yeah, we should be
have
doing that.
Season finale,
We should be
baby.
doing that instead of like sitting here talking about movies and shit.
I don't study. If I study, I do worse.
Really?
That
Every
just
time I've
doesn't
ever
make sense.
studied,
No, I
I
get
do
that.
worse.
Sometimes you put your I've had that kind of issue before for other tests where I would put too much pressure on myself and I try to cram all the knowledge in, and then when it comes to the day, I'm like, what did I do again? Fuck.
or you only remember what you studied
Yeah.
and you forget everything else.
Yeah, I get that.
I usually remember more of what I learned in class over what I study.
I have most of the theory down. I just don't have like the specifics down of all that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of like the terminology is like, wait, that means this, I guess, and it's
Like if it's like what's an example of formalism and it's like 5 movies, it's like I won't really know. But then if it's definitions of what formalism is, it's like then I can probably do it.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna have a better chance with a multiple choice than the goddamn page-long essays
my
that we have to
God.
write, and we have to write 5 of them.
What?
what?
Yeah.
I thought we only had to write 2.
No. There's 6
There-
questions, and you have to answer 5 of them, and they're page-long answers.
It's 5 out of 6. I thought it was like 4 out of 6 or something.
buddy,
No,
it's
fuck.
Are you sure about that?
I am
I had
absolutely
to do
sure.
that many.
Well, my left hand's about to
Yeah,
get
you
real
have
tired.
6 questions to choose from, and you have to pick 5 of them. And then he calls them short answers, but they're a page long, so you're writing little mini essays
Yeah.
with a beginning, middle, and end.
So I'm going to be finding my newsletter then.
Dude,
guess.
I told John, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, man, but
No one's here for this type of shit.
well, my thing was like, good luck understanding my handwriting. Since I'm not gonna be able to type this, it's gonna get butchered.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
goodness I'm going to be able to. I have an accommodation for it.
Oh, there. You can type
Yeah,
away
so
that.
I can type away.
You might
You
want
were
to let
lucky.
John know.
I'm going to email him.
Yeah, okay, because that would be an important thing. I should have
Yes.
done that because I fucking like this is just. It's like chicken scratch. It's like I'm constantly drunk while trying to write. That's what it is. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I type faster than I write, but in stressful situations, I write faster than I
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
Really?
So like I'm better on writing for all those.
You know
things.
how like people try to read doctor's notes?
Yep.
My handwriting's a step down from theirs.
Oof. Oof.
Nice.
It's why
Random
whenever
Rule.
someone sits there and goes, "Can you take a note for me?" I'm like,
No,
sure?
no, you don't want my notes.
Let me hit record here. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's like this is easier.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But yeah, so Eddie, going back to all the way back to Netflix.
all the way back to Daredevil.
Yeah. I don't want to see. Let's just say theoretically, if Daredevil does jump back, does go on the Disney Channel, we'll say, okay.
Yes.
Would that be something that would make you guys subscribe to Disney's paywall to pay Well, I think it's supposed to be cheaper than Netflix. We'll say at least $6.99, $5.99 a month.
Yeah.
Say, Brendan's saying no.
No,
But like
well,
with like the Defenders, Jessica Jones, all that.
All the
they make a new
MCU.
one. Heroes for Hire. The Luke Cage.
For me, it wouldn't, because then I'd be paying $6.99 to watch Daredevil. That's the only interest I have in the Disney.
Also,
like,
every single Marvel movie would be removed from Netflix and
Yep.
it would be put on
Yeah.
there.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't have that much desire to watch Marvel movies that often, honestly. Like, again, I don't watch a lot of like TV shows and stuff. So the one TV show I kind of did watch was Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, I watch like comedies and stuff. I watch a lot of stuff, but
Yeah.
being in that, like, I don't know. And I have a lot of like Marvel DVDs. Like, my parents have like a lot of the older Marvel DVDs and stuff.
Yeah.
And they don't have like Ragnarok and Homecoming and that stuff, all the real good, all the newer ones, but like, I don't know. I like Marvel, but I don't think it's enough to sell me on buying a streaming service just for it.
I'm kind of in the same boat.
I think my parents are going to buy it, so if I can just...
you'll
Just mooch off your
which is
parents.
totally
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Well, I'm probably
Everyone
going to do
does
the
it.
same thing with Netflix for like the first 2 years
Yeah,
after I move out.
Yeah, I mean, when I used to live at my parents' place, my brother was on paying for the Xbox Live, and he never used it, but I used it all the time. Same thing with WoW. The only reason I ever played WoW was because my brother had an account, and I just made an alt character. And I would just go to town.
There you go.
Well, like, yeah. And to me, if they come up with some new shows that are interesting enough, maybe $6.99 or whatever isn't that expensive.
Oh,
but-
well, they are announcing there's the Loki show,
Yeah.
there's going to be the Scarlet Witch and Vision show, there's going to be the Bucky and
those are all cool,
Falcon
but those
show.
aren't enough to sell me on it.
No?
I feel like they're going to hit like the Star Wars wall. Though.
They make a new
Where they're gonna,
animated
like,
Oh,
show.
yeah, Star Wars, too. The
'Cause-
Mandalorian and shit.
Well, they're also...
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that was going to be on cable television.
It's going to be, but if it's made by Disney, it might be onto the
It
streaming
might be
service
like
too.
what Riverdale did with CW. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Well,
Where they made the deal where
and
they
then-
released it every week on Netflix.
yeah, and CW does it the day before, and then it gets released.
Didn't
on Netflix.
Disney just buy Fox as well?
They're current in the process of it, yeah.
Yeah, they
Disney's
still, like, this
buying
small-
Fox?
You didn't know about that?
Yeah, they're buying
Oh,
Fox.
fuck! I
so-
always,
Yeah, the
That's
thing, the
ridiculous.
thing I've been
X-Men.
making a video essay on for the past 2
Yeah.
months, I just haven't finished it.
yes.
Yeah, so like it's like this whole idea of Disney will now pretty much own a majority of the industry, the entertainment industry.
If Fox and Disney together account for 50% of the market revenue of movie making.
Oh my God.
So like half of all the money spent to go to making movies, if Disney goes through with the deal, will go to Disney.
Yeah.
It's not
Which
nuts.
is a very, very, very terrifying idea.
yes,
Like
yes,
yeah,
it is.
It's
absolutely
super
horrifying.
terrifying. But at the same time, I'm not sure. As long as they keep it that we can go ahead and have these PG stuff, I'll be happy. But if they start to eliminate it, like Deadpool, if
You
they
mean rated R stuff?
rated R, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
guess
I'm like
that's-
PG, man, like, motherfucker, you're gonna get PG all the
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, like rated R
Yeah.
type of stuff. Like as long as they don't eliminate those altogether, I'll be happy.
Well, yeah, but also like
Also, we are all film and TV students. We
Yeah.
are about to enter this industry. We're about to enter an industry that is about to have one gigantic colossus company coming over that can literally just change the industry however the fuck they want. They are going to
we're gonna
have
have Supreme Leader.
literally fucking
Yes.
Bob
I'm not
Iger,
scared
Supreme
of that,
Leaguer of
in my
movie.
opinion.
You should be. You should be.
I'm not.
It's
That is
terrifying.
America's film industry.
North American.
It's
No,
American.
no, I think it's worldwide. The whole 50% thing.
No, but what he's saying though is like as long
you
as you stay
can-
in
you have
Canada,
so-
make Canadian
yeah.
content, or go to Britain, make like British
You
content.
have
you'll be
so
fine.
many more options. Their main goal is we're in America. This is pretty much
Yeah,
where we
technically they
control.
make North America. We'll say North American entertainment, where you could, let's theoretically, like Harris could learn how to speak French, go to France, and then learn make films over there. Right?
Yeah, but they will still have.
Yeah, they'll still be
They're
a-
still going to have a massive hold in the industry, and what Disney will say will go. They already have issues with the theaters. They already have issues with conflicts with smaller studios they work with. There's a whole shitload of reasons why this is not a good thing that's happening.
It sounds like someone should write a video essay about it.
Yeah, it's like almost like I have been studying it for the past month and a half, and when I get pissed off whenever people will be like, "Oh, we can finally get the Fantastic Four and the X-Men and the MCU," and I'm like, "Fuck you, this is terrifying."
Yeah.
It's a bad idea. Sorry, did my little bring it down rant about it. What the fuck was that? Let's go to the next part of the podcast, guys.
I think I'll just close out this little Daredevil segment just by like, I don't know, personally, if they bring it onto if it goes on to the new Disney streaming service, I just hope to God they let the creative leads, or
Like
the
Drew
creative,
Goddard, and they'll let all of them go back.
yeah,
to
and like let them make the show they want to make. Just put it on your service. I'm I'm okay with that.
Even if it's PG-13.
No, I'm not okay with
Because
that.
I'm telling you, if it's going to Disney, it's going to be.
And that's where I'm not okay with it because that takes away from the heart of what makes these shows awesome.
Can you imagine
It's the
Punisher?
gritty- It's like,
Every gunshot will be off-screen, bang, bang,
no,
bang.
he doesn't kill people anymore.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, you shot me! I'm not.
Different now. I don't like to kill people.
I just punch you really hard."
I'm the puncher.
It's like not even like a skull anymore because it's too frightening for the children. It's just like a happy face. It's Mickey Mouse.
What is it? The Watchmen?
This is Mickey Mouse skull. Oh, that's kind of badass.
It's just emoji. That's it.
Oh my god.
Speaking of that,
The Emoji Movie.
well, kind of.
Best movie ever. What are you talking about? Please.
This weekend I went to go, or actually today I should say, I went to go see Wreck-It Ralph 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, how was it?
That I was worried that film was going to be the Emoji Movie. Because like trying to like be all memey and grabbing all these things like these referential characters and stuff. Be like, oh look, we're hip too. No, dude, that movie's fucking good.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Almost brought a tear to my eye at a certain moment. That movie's fucking good,
Ooh.
man. John C. Reilly, Sarah Silverman, mwah.
Yeah.
Like I want to see more of them. You know what I mean?
Give me more Ralph.
Did Inside Out do the same thing
No,
to you?
fuck that, no.
Okay.
What? You didn't like Inside Out?
No, I loved Inside Out, but I didn't have that emotional response.
Okay.
Versus what I saw on for Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Didn't have the emotional response of Bing Bong? Imaginary character.
I'm the same
who's
with Jess. I
forgotten.
didn't give a fuck when he died. Like, I was like, oh, that's sad. But
Yeah, like,
It got me in the feelings.
It
It got me
got
in the feelings.
Well, I got me in the feelings when I was watching it in theaters, but that was about it. I go and rewatch it, and I'm no longer like, okay.
No, I think if I rewatch Wreck-It Ralph 2, it's still gonna get.
see, I'm more
Give me
likely to
there.
cry outside of theaters than in theaters. Because in theaters, I would still have like that like macho of like, oh, I can't cry. I'm a man. Whereas if I'm alone on my couch, I will just be like, oh fuck.
Just to bring back into the whole live action thing, Fox and the Hound. If that were to be made,
Oh my god.
I would be like, oh my fuck, no, I'm done.
No, but I mean, it wouldn't even be.
Not for the fact I'm done like that. I'm like, I'm not watching this movie because I don't want to cry.
Well, just
again.
just watch the old movie then.
Yeah, but like, I get what you're saying because like if you make a real dog looks like they're dead,
Yeah,
it'd be more emotional. But see, to me,
What about the opening of Bambi? This fucking Bambi's
Maybe
mother.
it never got me. I didn't mind it. Even as a kid, when
Okay, neither did I, but I know a lot of other people did.
I want to see live action Godzilla Bambi, where Bambi meets Godzilla live action.
Yes, I'm all for that. Let's do it.
I've told you
That's
about
an
this last
actual
year.
thing.
Yeah. At the beginning of the original Godzilla, there was this very short animation. And it was a deer, and it like da 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 da, and like the whole music's playing and stuff. Bambi's just sitting there, and out of nowhere, Godzilla's foot just crushes Bambi, and that's how it ends.
it's fucking awesome.
But it's like literally YouTube. If you YouTube Bambi meets Godzilla, that's what you're gonna find. It's so fucking dumb and good. But talking about movies, talking about games.
We're going to talk about a video game movie on the list?
No, God. We have two choices. Do you guys want to start with
Let's just do movies.
movies first, and then we'll move on to games?
We're in such a movie content speak right now. Let's do it now.
All right. So we're gonna go with movie of the year.
Should we all say our picks first?
No, God no.
Okay.
I'm not
when it
even know
comes
what
up
my
on the
pick
list, Can we
is.
say like our favorite when it comes up on the list?
No, because that's gonna influence the decision.
I don't think it's going to influence the decision to say what your favorite is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't
so,
even know what my favorite is looking at the list. I
I'm
don't know.
going to get Colin to delete them because it's gonna be easy for you to delete them as I read them out. Because like
Okay.
doing that on my phone is gonna be really fucking hard.
Okay. We'll
Should
do
you
this
just
together.
highlight them or something? That way we still have them to go back to, or do you mean like the ones that we?
Like the ones that we don't want anymore,
Okay.
we'll get rid of, and the ones that we keep, well, they'll still be there.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Movie contenders of the year. Like I said, we are
All
going
right,
to do
hands up for a vote.
Yeah, we're gonna do
down
hands
for-
up. You cannot defend it. You can't. You can get sad if you want. You can be happy. But if it's majority rules, majority rules.
Fair.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So hands up means it's gone.
Wait, hands up means vote
So
out?
hands up is vote out.
We're getting rid of.
Okay.
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 All right. So here we go. Paddington 2.
Get rid of it. I didn't see
How
it.
dare you guys?
Didn't see it.
Mom and Dad.
I didn't see it.
I agree, but I just love that movie.
50 Shades Freed.
Yeah, fucking rid of that.
Black Panther.
Not going to vote to get. Really?
Yep.
Damn.
All right. Annihilation.
Fantastic movie.
I didn't see it,
but
but I heard a lot of good
I've heard
things
so
about
much
it.
from Colin.
Yeah.
So I can't because of one specific actress who's the main lead in that film.
Natalie Portman?
Yeah. Anyways,
Really? What's your fault with Natalie
She
Portman?
was in the prequels.
All right. Game night.
Like that movie, but
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Pacific Rim Uprising.
Fuck.
Yep. Ready Player One.
I still haven't seen that either. But
Oh, we
I
got a
haven't
tie.
seen it.
Tie. Oh,
I
got
haven't
tie.
seen it.
I've
I've
heard
heard
it is
how
not-
good the book is compared to the movie.
Yes.
See, I actually think that the movie is better than the book
Why?
because it's a much more modern twist on a tale that was like 90 pages long, and there's more development of characters. I find.
In the book, in the movie, than
Yeah.
the book?
Yeah.
Have you read the book?
Yeah, it's okay, but that's a 50-50. Ooh, that's an interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, what do we do? We
We'll
need
come
a
back to it.
tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Leave it
we'll do tiebreakers
I
later.
say
Alright.
if it ties, I say leave it in.
Yeah.
That means there's enough to defend it.
Okay,
Alright,
okay.
Blockers.
I've not seen
Yeah,
it.
haven't seen it.
a good, decent movie, but get rid of
A
it.
Quiet Place.
Leaving that
I
one.
haven't seen
like,
it, but I'm not putting my hand up.
I want to keep it. Rampage.
I haven't seen it.
I'm telling you, you don't need to. It's fucking Dwayne Johnson with a giant gorilla.
Oh my god.
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
But it was it good enough to keep it on there?
No.
Exactly. Truth or dare?
Don't put your hands up. Don't you dare put your. That is the funniest movie of the year.
Yeah, it's done.
It's a horror movie
You're
that is
it.
hilarious.
You're it. Super Troopers 2. Yeah.
Let's fucking rid of that.
All right, boys.
Avengers Infinity War. One of the real potential contenders.
Yep. You got to keep it on there.
Deadpool 2.
Contender, I feel like.
It's not a contender, but I want to talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Boom, get out of here.
Really? I feel like it would be a
No.
contender.
No,
Really?
not
It's
never.
not near Infinity War.
It's
A
not-
Quiet Place. Okay.
No, it's gone. You can't.
I already-
Action point.
I already saw this
That
stuff.
movie was surprisingly good, but fuck, yeah, I gotta get rid of it. Johnny Knoxville can
Upgrade.
act. Didn't see it.
Watched half of it, and I really liked the half that I saw.
No, it's not
I've
enough.
not even heard of it.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's gone.
That's
It's
fine.
gone. Hereditary.
I'm too scared.
didn't see it,
I'm too
didn't
scared
see
to
it.
watch that movie, so I'm not gonna vote it out.
Didn't see it.
Harrison.
I hadn't even heard of it.
It's
I can't wait for Colin to swap positions with me when we go to video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Hotel Artemis.
what the fuck is that?
It's the Jodie Foster Batista film where like they patch up gangsters and stuff.
What?
Oh, it's the John Wick spin-off one.
Well, no,
It's-
it has
they
nothing to
took
do.
the same concept.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
it's not-
exactly
I
a
thought,
spin-off.
I thought
Well, if you
Hotel
rip
Artemis
off
was
John
the
Wick, I'm-
Hotel in John Wick.
No,
No,
it
it's
has
not.
nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
Ocean's 8.
Yes.
Fuck that, dude. I'm sorry, but no. Incredibles 2. Really?
Yeah,
Not a fan.
enjoyed it, but it was nowhere near the
You're
first
gonna get rid
one.
of Truth or Dare.
Tag.
Loved Tag.
I didn't see Tag.
Loved Tag.
Harrison.
I haven't seen it either, but I didn't hear terrible things about it, so
I
I'm
didn't
not gonna-
either.
All right, well, that's technically a 2-1, so it's staying.
Yes.
Okay.
Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom.
Fuck.
I haven't watched it yet. I heard it was just another action type of movie.
Sicario: Day of the Soldado.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen Sicario 1, so I don't want to vote it out.
I'm gonna vote it out.
You didn't like it as much?
Was it not?
You can't compare Sicario 1 to
No?
Sicario 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go watch it later then.
I think that I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna hands
Okay.
down
Well, we'll
to
trust Justin on this one.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Enjoyed it, but
That's
Okay.
That
Okay.
we're talking movie of the year.
No,
Yeah,
stop.
movie
It's
of the
staying.
year.
It's
God
staying.
damn. It's gonna be a-
Skyscraper.
Fuck. Preferred Rampage.
Before we go into this next one, are we going to sort these into like little more specific
Yes.
categories
Yeah,
after?
don't worry. We'll see what we can do after.
Okay.
Mission Impossible: Fallout.
That might be my. That's one of the ones I'm going between. Fucking Henry Cavill loading his arms like a
Beard,
badass
beard.
motherfucker.
Yes.
All right.
Mustache that ruined the Justice League.
All right. Teen Titans Go.
Why is Justice League not on here?
Teen Titans Go,
Go
to
to
the
the
movie.
movies.
I will need to watch that movie.
I haven't watched it.
Justin, you've seen it,
I have an inherent
My
dislike
hand's
of Teen
not going
Titans
up for a
Go.
All right, my hand's gonna stay down then. I want to keep her in.
Oh, I have an inherent dislike of
Teen
Teen
Titans Go is good.
All right.
You
Is
ever
it,
watched
though?
it?
A little bit, and I
Robin.
cringed
That's
the
out?
whole time.
I didn't
I
watch
didn't watch
Christopher
Christopher
Robin.
Robin.
Even though Ewan McGregor never
first-
has the high ground in that movie.
God. The Meg.
Fuck that.
There's only one reason my hand is up, and it's because Jason Statham never actually fights the shark.
He never punches the shark.
Oh, hey, you want some, mate?
He did it with a fucking like robot thing.
That's not the same.
All right. The Slender Man.
Fucking remember that.
It came out.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Crazy Rich Asians. Never seen it.
I enjoyed that movie.
So get rid of it.
What? Oh, come on. It was very
haven't
good.
seen- no one
I don't
saw
like
it.
rom-coms, but I enjoyed
You're
it.
the only one that
Fuck.
could talk about it, though.
All right. Alpha.
Didn't watch it.
What is Alpha?
It's like the caveman who befriends a wolf, and the wolf brings him back to his tribe.
Oh,
Okay,
stupid.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Searching.
I heard that movie was good, but whatever.
Searching?
I enjoyed Searching a lot. Real creative movie.
Never watched it.
Never watched it.
I haven't either.
God fucking damn it, guys.
I like Colin though. I heard it was really good.
Needy. We gotta get to the meat and bones. One of the heavy contenders here, The Nun.
Just delete it from the list
about this
before.
movie, and it's that it came out like a day after Nuno's birthday or something, or like around something with Nuno, so I kept calling him the Nuno.
Oh, buddy.
Peppermint. Fuck that noise.
Never watched.
PG-13 fucking
John
Punisher
Wick.
woman ass gender bending bullshit.
The Predator. No.
Oh,
Predator. Didn't see it.
I love. It's so good.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
so-
we all haven't seen it.
The Predator is
It's
so.
actually fun and cheesy and dumb.
It is okay. I'll give you that. It's
Yeah.
fun, cheesy, and dumb, but
White
it's not.
Boy Rick never watched it.
Never watched it.
I heard it was decent though.
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, what the fuck is Fahrenheit 11.9?
It's Fahrenheit 11.9 is Roger Moore's not sequel, but
Michael
it's his
Moore's?
new- Yeah, Michael Moore. What did I say?
Roger Moore.
Remember-
Fucking James Bond coming in. Sorry, affects America's gun problem.
Michael Moore does a documentary about the president, like Trump becoming president,
Oh.
and it's kind of a fitting sequel because it actually he became president on the 11th.
11.9.
11.9. Is it
Okay.
good? Have you seen it?
It's it's his
Get rid of it.
propaganda stuff.
I haven't seen it. So
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
proper.
A Star is Born.
Haven't seen it, but I heard so many
seen
good
it?
things about it.
It's gone.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Gone.
Either.
None of us.
sadly.
If
That was
none
one of
us
those
watched
movies
it,
I've heard so much about, but
Are you
no one
ready
I know
for
has seen
Liberty
it.
to be shot?
I wanted to go see it.
I
There
haven't
was
seen it.
multiple days. I was like, I'm going to go and see it, but it never
all
ended up
right,
doing
here
it.
comes the next one. Venom.
Nope, keep it in. No,
I can't talk about it.
Gotta vote it out.
I just want to talk about Venom more.
Oh, man.
Bad Times at the El Royale.
Wanted to see it, didn't see it.
In its sense, in its name titling is bad because it's Bad Times at the El Royale.
Yeah.
El is the in Spanish, so it's
Bad Times at
the Royale. You could have just called it Bad Times at El Royale. Anyways,
Yeah.
I wanted to see it, didn't see it unfortunately.
Oh,
Jeff Bridges, man, it would have been so good.
It's also got Hemsworth in it,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah.
I'm shirtless Hemsworth. Who knows he's shirtless?
Ooh.
I didn't see it either.
All right, First Man.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see.
I
I feel bad. Like half these movies I didn't see, I wanted
Yeah,
to
but
see.
this one seems really boring. I'll be honest. The First Man one.
I kind of want to watch
Get
this
rid of
when
it.
I'm drunk eventually.
Why was Goosebumps even on the list?
Just 'cause-
Why was Halloween on the list twice and then you had
No,
to
that-
No, it was Goosebumps Haunted Halloween.
Oh, I didn't know
and then
that.
Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween. Keep it.
keep it? I like it.
Did
Didn't
you
see it. Didn't see it.
I saw it on my birthday.
That's 2 against 2 though, because we both didn't. See
Yeah,
it.
we'll keep it. We'll keep it.
All right, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Haven't seen it
was
yet.
good.
Gonna go see it in a couple days.
I
I
didn't
hope.
see it.
Thumbs up
either.
from Brendan.
I don't feel like it was the best movie, but it was good.
Okay.
I heard that it's not a Freddie Mercury movie; it's a Queen movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That-
the whole.
that
that's-
disappoints me
We
a
can
bit.
talk about
Yeah.
that after. I guess we can keep it. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
I heard
seen
this
it.
movie was dog shit. That's what I heard.
Haven't seen it. It's good.
Sorry, Harrison, your hand didn't go up. So I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh no, I hadn't seen
All
it.
right, Creed 2.
Still haven't seen Creed
Still
1.
haven't seen it.
Still haven't seen it. It's
I
gone.
haven't seen Creed 2.
Yeah,
I've
we
seen
have
Creed
to-
1. Creed 1's
This
good.
isn't a very good like movies of the year thing because it's just like our movies. Like we haven't
But
seen enough of them
this
to.
is the SSN opinion, though. This is what
Okay.
we think. It's not like the all be.
Our opinion's the one that matters.
Because if we were to do that, then fucking motherfucking Citizen Kane would be up there right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Real fucking dumb reason. Anyways, Ralph Breaks the Internet. I absolutely love this film, but
I
no one else
didn't
watched
see
it,
it.
so
Yeah.
I understand.
Robin Hood. Anyone seen Robin
Get
Hood
rid of
yet?
it. Get rid of that shit. Taron Egerton. Fucking.
I heard that movie was terrible.
I just want to put it on there because it's Taron Egerton.
That's like it's Egerton, not Edgerton.
No, it is. No,
Is
no.
it Edgerton?
We thought it was Egerton, but it is Edgerton.
And he's not related to Joel Edgerton.
No, that's
Oh.
DG.
Damn it.
Right, so
Also,
we
you know,
so we have our top 13.
All right,
We have our top
13. Now we need to
13, the
bring it down
unlucky
to top
13.
10. Looking at this
Aquaman.
list,
Okay, what movies can people look at here and just not care about enough to get rid of?
Teen Titans.
Annihilation.
Annihilate.
All right, so here now this is where voting happens.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get rid of Annihilation because I was the only one who saw it, right?
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get rid of it.
Annihilation's gone.
Black Panther. I'm keeping up there.
I feel like it's top 10, but not.
I'm okay with keeping it there for top 10.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Ready
the
Player
Wasp.
One.
Ready Player One.
We'll get Ready Player One out of there.
Yeah.
I can't defend that. I can't.
Ready Player
As
One
much as I'd
doesn't
love to, I think it was still a really great film.
Um,
A Quiet Place.
keep it in.
keep it in. Gotta keep Quiet Place in.
I'm not even going to touch Infinity War for now. I'm not going to touch Deadpool. Hereditary. I think Hereditary is a legitimate film of the year contender, and I
Really?
would fucking fight tooth and nail for that one.
I've heard that
I haven't watched
Hereditary
it.
is a movie that fucks you up,
Yeah, it does.
and that is one of the best things a horror movie
Yeah.
can do.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Get
I
it.
think it was a fun ride.
Get it. It's not.
It wasn't as good as the first one, and it wasn't near as good as Infinity War or Black
The
Panther.
first one, I really do.
Really?
I don't feel like it was too much better. It was better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was better than Black Panther.
Did anyone see Eighth Grade here?
No,
I did see Eighth Grade. I did see Eighth Grade. I enjoyed it a lot.
I didn't put it in because
I don't think. I think only Colin's seen it too,
Yeah.
which is sad. I want to see that movie.
it's a Bo
but-
Burnham film, which apparently does an amazing job.
He does do a really good job directing that movie.
All right. So Ant-Man and the Wasp. What do we
I
think?
say get rid of it because like it's not as good as Infinity War or Black Panther.
Really?
So,
I
like,
find that
it's-
it was better than Black Panther.
Really?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I didn't watch.
Really?
I
Black
watched
Panther had
Ant-Man and the
such a
Wasp
good story to it.
on
What the-
opening night. I didn't watch Black Panther on opening night. Black Panther got so much hype from the
Like it's,
colored, or
it's like
colored
it's like
people.
cultural.
Yeah,
No, Harrison.
I get what you're saying. It's cultural. It's cultural impact. that gave it hype.
it gave it so much hype that when I went and watched it, it was just like
Yeah.
it didn't feel as great. It was just-
No. I get that.
Well, I mean, I think it was overhyped, but like, in my
It
opinion,
was still a very good movie.
It has one of the best soundtracks in a Marvel movie, and that is in my. I think that's something overlooked.
It has such a better villain story than Ant-Man and the Wasp, who just kind of has a
See,
couple
I
of
would- I
insert
would
villain
actually
here,
disagree.
whereas
I
Black
disagree
Panther
because
has
it's just Black Panther. Just okay, cool. It's
So because they built this amazing Killmonger character,
Yeah.
and then what do? Fucking Black Panther for this
versus another Black.
Cheetah!
Okay, yeah.
CG fight. Yeah,
I agree, and I think that's dumb. But look at the essence of But you said Killmonger's a great character being
Yeah.
built up.
He was.
He still
Dead.
is.
But
in the end.
it is still a very
Spoiler,
good story.
he's dead.
Yeah, but
Yes, we know.
oh shit.
literally, he's one of the most impactful villains introduced into Marvel, and he
See,
dies in the first
I
movie.
can't even say that. Well, I can argue with that maybe.
And also, there was none of those same. Nothing in Ant-Man and the Wasp could touch that. The story elements used in Black Panther are untouchable
I would
from
disagree because
the
the
Ant-Man
setup
side.
for the ending of Ant-Man 2, the extra credit scene, literally will become a pivotal part in the new Avengers film.
Yeah,
But that doesn't make it better.
Okay, but Black Panther did all this setup for what would be the climactic battle scene in Infinity War.
No,
yeah,
it's just
they
like-
set
I
up
feel like
Wakanda as this awesome place, and it made you feel more for the character, for the army that was there, and for the generals. It was-
We're looking at the movie. You said that the
Yes.
ending of Ant-Man sets up, or is a great thing to set up Infinity War. It's great when you tie it to another movie. Black Panther, the villain and what happens in Black Panther is awesome on its own.
I also
See,
feel like
I'm not that moved.
I feel
by
like
it,
you could
though.
have taken Black Panther and thrown it away, and it wouldn't have any
Yeah,
impact.
You could literally.
You couldn't do anything with Wakanda if you don't establish
That's
it
what we're
first.
saying. You could literally put that anywhere.
you could have put it in Infinity War.
Okay,
You could have done
yeah,
somewhere in Guardians of the Galaxy, some space battle.
Okay, you're acting like
the fucking
the same thing with Ant-Man and the Wasp. It
never
had
got
fucking
anything-
nothing to do with anything to do in the MCU yet.
And the microverse is super important if you know anything about the game, about the
Marvel
Yeah, and
universe in general.
Okay, the thing is, we don't know where they're going with that though, and we need to look at the movies as on their own.
Yeah,
we need to look at them on their own.
But see, that's
The
what I love
film on
about the
its own.
microverse, though, because let alone
Shut the fuck up about the microverse. It's no, just Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That's
Forget
what
the
I'm
rest of the
talking
movie.
about,
Just-
motherfucker, because they go back to it multiple times in the movie. So it's not just a setup; it's an interesting world that creates something further outside of Avengers for just Ant-Man and the fucking Wasp.
and Black Panther did the same.
Is this movie of the year, or is it series of movies?
I'm just
That's
arguing.
what I'm
Okay, Black
saying.
Panther
That
did
is
such
what
a
I'm
good job
saying.
of building the nation of Wakanda and its people and
we
an
come
entirely
back to
different
these
culture
later?
and a type of world that not that type of world, but a place that we haven't
Black
seen much
Panther
of,
had some
a
of the-
culture that we haven't seen much of, we haven't seen anything of, not just in Marvel movies, but in a lot of movies ever. When was the last time we saw a blockbuster movie take place in the middle of a place in Africa with all African characters? It was an entire thing.
That okay.
Michael Jordan, Ryan Coogler. Same thing. All right, I'm just only arguing for the sake of arguing.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
really
doing.
is.
All right, so how many do we have in the list right now? I think we have 11.
Yeah,
Get
we're
it down to like 7 because
Should we
there's-
say Teen Titans Go?
No,
Did any of us actually watch
getting rid
it?
of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay,
So am I.
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
I'm okay with getting rid of Teen Titans Go. It's a
All right. So now we have our top 10.
Okay.
So Black Panther, A Quiet Place, Avengers: Infinity War, Deadpool 2, Hereditary, Tag, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Mission Impossible, Fallout, Teen Titans Go to the Movies, and Halloween.
Should we now say what our picks are for movie of the year?
I want to bring it down to the top 5.
Top 5? Okay.
Top 5. Ooh, this
Yeah,
is gonna be
see?
hard. Okay.
Yeah, bitch.
Okay.
This is where it's gonna fucking hurt.
All right. Can we point out the ones we think are moving on top 5 immediately?
I will say right now, I will say what I think we can get rid of.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can get rid of Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I made it to the top 10, which I think is actually really good for that
Okay.
franchise. We can get rid of Tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
We can get rid of Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Just
three.
have that huge debate. Just you
just
knew which
throw
one
it
side
away
you were
like
on.
that.
Yeah, so that's 3, right?
Yep.
So does everyone agree with the choices I've just made?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so get rid of those ones right now. I need to look at the list as it gets smaller and smaller.
In my opinion, I think
Ant-Man
Deadpool 2 can come off the list.
I
Same.
would argue no.
I would argue it.
You think Deadpool 2 might be top
yeah,
5?
yeah. I honestly,
Why?
I think
Why
it
do
could
you
be-
think that?
Because it took something, and instead of making it just a generic sequel, took a concept that was so. Especially if you're looking at the overall experience, Deadpool 1 was a lot of CG, and it was beautiful CG. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But Ryan Reynolds wanted something more practical. So with his new director, which is one of the director brothers from
John Wick.
they were able to make amazing and beautiful fight scenes, practical
Yeah,
fight scenes.
yeah.
I actually think the jokes were funnier in Deadpool 2, especially with Baby Legs.
I
think Baby Legs fucking broke me when I saw that, and it still breaks me to this day when I think about it.
Here's when I've seen Deadpool 2 about 2 times now,
Okay.
or 3 times. First time sober at the theater, second time hammered watching it, third time sober watching it. The one thing for me that holds up more than anything isn't the jokes at all; it's the action. The Deadpool 2 does have amazing action. The score and the soundtrack used in that movie is phenomenal. They do like the Colossus and Juggernaut fight to like a electronic little pump song that sounds really. It just doesn't make sense when you say it, but in the movie it works so. It's just so cool.
Yeah.
For Madeline, Deadpool 2 was a goddamn masterpiece.
Ooh, Madeline.
The thing is, the more
Fan of
I'm
Deadpool
actually
2?
hearing about it, the more I'm on your side for this.
And I think, honestly, the character growth for Deadpool in Deadpool 2 is so... Because he goes from, like,
dude,
this...
the character growth from Cable in Deadpool.
Yeah.
That was his only movie he's been in the series,
Yeah.
and he grows as a character immensely.
Yeah. Like, but what I like about Deadpool's growth, it goes, like, from, like, a silly, funny guy, like, to, like, actually kind of semi-dark and brooding when he loses his girl. He tries to spin it off as, like, all jokes and shit, but clearly you can see it's still fucking with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns back into, like, a bit of a comedy, and then turns back again, like... And they have probably one of my favorite retcons of all time at the end of that joke.
Oh, yeah.
Saves her and, like, fucking, like, fixes all the errors in, like, the Marvel
Goes back to
universe.
the X-Men Wolverine movie.
Shoots that Deadpool in the head. Fucking kills, like, Ryan Reynolds and he reads the Green Lantern.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think it really does deserve to be in the top 5.
A thing about that movie that I just love looking back on it is at the very beginning of the movie, he's just like, "Oh, well, you came to watch an action movie, but in reality, you didn't. You came to watch a family movie because Deadpool's a family story." And it's like this joke about but in the end, it actually is a family movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's about
Forming the X-Force.
I love that he makes the X-Force with this cool cast of characters. Got Bill Skarsgård,
Brad Pitt.
and these guys, and then they immediately first mission all die before they even hit the ground. And then
That was a good little
Yeah.
bait and switch there. I liked
because
it.
I loved them making the X-Force, and I'm like, hell yeah, X-Force, and then they all died, and I was like, what the fuck, the X-Force? And then at the very end, they actually have the X-Force, and it's Colossus, Domino, Cable. It's just an awesome core group of people. Okay, I'm turning around. I agree with you. I think it's
All right,
okay.
Okay, I have a suggestion for a different way of going about this.
Okay.
We're down to the last 7.
Yeah.
What if we all pick our top 3 and see which
then-
of them
Okay.
gets
Okay.
the most
That.
votes?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my top 3 out of the 7 for
hold on,
movie of
hold
the
on.
year.
Everyone's got their already top 3 in their minds.
I need to see the list.
Okay, Black Panther, Quiet Place, Infinity War, Deadpool 2, Hereditary, Mission Impossible Fallout, and Halloween. 3 of those 7. Which would you say are your top
Okay,
3?
yeah, I got
Pause
mine.
that for a
Yeah,
second.
oh.
Let's discuss something real quick.
Oh, Justin's going.
Hey,
going.
your internships.
Our intern,
We're
not doing
internships.
internships. That ship has kind of sailed right now.
Instead, we're kind of doing. All three of us are, yeah, I'm
I
on board.
don't know if I want to talk about it on
don't
the podcast
either,
yet,
but,
but
like-
we have an idea for a thing, and
We're gonna shoot a porno.
Yeah,
We're gonna
all
shoot
three of
a.
us
we've been
are the
practicing for it
actors.
for a very long time.
Yep.
Been doing some amateur shit all over the place. We're gonna have fun
We're gonna
with it.
shoot a 2-hour-long solo.
Solo movie? Oh, dude,
One
this is
take,
better than the original solo.
one shot, one take.
One shot. So it's boring.
What is it?
Solo.
Nicest opening shot I have seen from a movie was the new Netflix, The King's Crown or whatever.
King's Crown.
That one
can't
with
remember.
Chris Pine.
Yeah, it is. It's
Really?
one take, and it's just
Okay.
this long. They're going through like a fight and everything, and it's this one take of like 5 minutes.
Ooh.
It is so nice. I watched only that before coming here to do the podcast, but it was
Okay.
just
My
You guys
favorite.
aren't doing internships?
No.
No.
No. The time span they gave us to do an internship in this program, it like doesn't work well
Okay,
with
wait.
the actual.
We're not doing. It's not that we're not doing internships. It's that we're still looking for them. We don't have anything confirmed.
It's just
Okay.
not.
But we have this really good idea for a capstone that we're
Gotcha.
thinking.
Yes.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes.
for me. I'm doing capstone no matter what, because money
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
my
makes
biggest.
sense.
Yes.
That's-
Yes.
Absolutely makes sense. Okay. All right. So does everyone have their top threes?
Yes.
Picked out. Okay. So give me
Okay.
just a quick moment.
Okay. A quick moment. What you doing? You looking over the list? You thinking, considering stuff,
I think I know.
figuring it all
I know
out.
where my top three are. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna
Uh,
start off my top three.
Go for it.
My top three are Quiet Place, Infinity War, and MI Fallout.
Okay.
Okay.
Harrison.
I'm counting
Place?
votes on the little doc there.
Yeah, I see
just so
that.
you know. Yep.
Quiet Place #1.
Quiet Place. Okay.
Wait, remember position matters too.
Does it?
First, second, third. Should position matter?
Okay.
For scoring?
Yes. For scoring purposes, I think it should.
Sure. Okay.
Is that something that
Then you
Yes.
go through yours.
So what's yours in order?
Oh shit!
You gotta do it.
Oh
If you
fuck!
wanna do it in order,
It was hard enough to get down to the top three,
I
but
will do mine in order because I have mine in order. Number one for me is Mission Impossible Fallout.
okay.
That's my number one movie.
Okay.
I do want to put Quiet Place and Hereditary on there, but I haven't seen those movies.
Okay.
So I can't put them on my top three in good faith. So then second is Infinity War. Third is Deadpool 2.
Okay. Okay.
You might have to change the color of the numbering, just so that we know like
Yeah.
big lid like all pink or something, and then
Yeah.
No, I'm doing that to tally
Oh, you
points.
got- okay, you got
Tallying
it.
points.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Harrison, you know what you're doing?
Number one would be Quiet Place.
Okay.
Number two would be Infinity War,
Okay.
and then number three would be Deadpool.
Three dead. Okay. Okay.
All right. Call.
All right. For me,
You still have
God
time?
damn. Oh fuck. Okay. I think MI Fallout's my number one. No,
Nice.
Infinity. It's got to be Infinity War. I'm sorry. Infinity War is my number one. Fallout's number two, and then fucking Quiet Place is number three.
Okay.
So there we go. Okay, we have
right.
interesting
None
total
of this
coming up
matters
here.
because all of the actual nominees in the Oscars are
I
going to
don't-
be
fuck
obscure.
them. I don't
I know. I'm
fucking-
just saying.
Yeah.
like,
We also have a whole month left. And like it's December. This is when all the fucking
Into the
Oscar
Spider-Verse
jerk off
is coming
movies.
out,
Yeah.
and that movie has an insanely high rating.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's what this is.
This is us, the SSN Awards.
Yes.
Yeah.
The SSN
From
awards.
what we've seen up to now, so that's perfect. We can always have write-ins afterwards. Like if Spider-Verse is actually that amazing, we could always just go in.
Yeah, we're gonna come in January and be like, holy shit, this fucking movie blew me away. New number one.
Yeah. All right. So for myself, I would go. So I have my top three in my mind. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna put them in.
Are you gonna put them in?
I'm
Ooh,
going
thinking
to
about that
go
order.
with.
Ooh,
I
he's
forgot about
thinking.
you. Yeah, I forgot about you.
He's thinking. He's thinking. He's thinking.
I'm gonna go.
You can see the gears turning in his head.
I'm gonna go with. All right. In all seriousness, I am going to go with Halloween as number one.
Okay.
Ooh, the dark horse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with Mission Impossible 5.
5.
Mission. Sorry, I saw the Fallout. Sorry,
As your number two.
that's my number 2,
Okay.
and I'll do Deadpool as my number 3.
Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting.
So we got a top five.
We have a tie.
I will say,
We have a tie. Like I was kept tallying up
Deadpool
the
and
points.
Halloween?
Like everyone's first
Halloween
place.
would be my fourth. I was debating between Deadpool 2 and Halloween for my third.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was tallying up the points through that whole thing. Every first place got 3 points, second place got 2, third place got 1. Infinity War and Fallout both have 7 points.
Yep.
Oh, shit!
We have a tie. Mission Impossible and Infinity War, movies of the year.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now, without a shadow of a doubt, fucking Fallout.
Yeah,
if
Mission
that's gonna be
Impossible
movie of the year, fucking Fallout.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm happy with either one of those, but yeah.
So, but you went
haven't seen
Infinity
Fallout.
War for your number one.
I did, but it was close. I was flip-flopping. I was flip-flopping in my
And he's
mind.
never seen Fallout.
So
Oh my God! Does that mean Infinity War wins? Infinity War was my number 2.
no,
that means Fallout wins.
Fallout wins because I've never seen it. So if I saw it, maybe it would change my whole mind. Well, we'll come back in January.
It's a
with
tie.
that.
It's a tie. But
Okay, we'll leave it at a tie. Mission Impossible, Fallout, and Infinity War both awesome.
yes,
just
they
make
were.
sure to save these.
Awesome.
Save these so when I'll watch Fallout over the Christmas
Okay,
break.
all right.
So when we come back, I can.
You can have an informed
You'll
opinion.
fucking cream during any
Oh
of those
my
action
God,
sequences.
The story's actually not that bad either.
It's
Like,
so
everything, it's beautifully
It
shot.
keeps you on the edge. Every single scene of that movie just like makes you go, "Oh shit, what's happening? Oh shit, what's happening?" Like literally
Yeah.
keeps you on
That-
edge.
that-
I feel
movie-
like it would do that even more because I know that Tom Cruise does all of his own stuff.
Yep, you're
Yes,
you're watching
yes.
like Tom Cruise ride a motorcycle through Paris at high speeds, and you're like, "That's Tom Cruise about to die in Paris at high
That's I think one of the
speeds."
biggest reasons
It's
why I
fucking
didn't
great.
bother with Infinity War is a lot of it is CGI fight still.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
fucking Fallout is so practical in a lot of their stuff.
I'm still watching behind the
That's why I'm
scenes.
still on your side for that.
Yeah.
But Infinity War is up there for me and possibly number 1 for the storytelling and the directing. I think that movie actually, considering it's a Marvel movie, the directing of that movie is fantastic.
It has great direct. It has a good subversion of what like the typical hero story.
Yeah, it
'cause
tells it tells a really good story.
It does it mostly through Thanos too, which is
I
really
find-
interesting and really cool.
I get
But
that.
I was saying, I think Mission Impossible Fallout does the same thing, but with Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And
So-
practical, realistic
Yeah.
stunts and shit.
And
Yeah.
I mean, that movie, like, I remember that movie at one point I thought it was ending, and then it kept
Yeah,
going.
there's a whole different
and
twist.
I remember, like, most of the time when
I
that
feel like
happens,
Fallout has that a lot.
it does.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a lot
And
of
they
like
do it really
subversions
well.
and twists
Yeah.
and stuff. But usually when I think a movie's going to end and it doesn't, it pisses me off a bit. Batman vs Superman did that. I hated it. I thought the movie was going to end like 4 times and it
Yeah.
never did.
Yeah.
When Mission Impossible did it, I was like, oh, okay, the movie's wrapping up. And then it was like, no, it's not. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's get some more. And then they did like one final action sequence,
Yeah.
and then it wrapped up so nicely. And oh, fuck.
I remember
yeah.
watching Tom Cruise hang off that helicopter. I was so afraid that whole time.
dude.
I never planned on seeing this movie until Colin saw it and like told me, he's like, you have to see it. So then me and Justin saw it, and then we just like we loved it so much.
I
It was-
mean,
it was
also
fucking
the
rad.
fact that he did the fucking barrel roll with a helicopter for real.
Yeah.
That stunt where the fucking helicopter goes upside. That's Tom
It's
Cruise
fucking
doing
crazy.
it.
Because he's literally
He's all that fucking feed-ons, whatever. He's all that fucking Scientology.
And then he does.
The power of Xenu now.
Was it the last one? Was Ghost the last?
That was what it's called?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, was
No,
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation was the
Rogue
last one.
Nation.
Okay.
Then he does the whole plane stunt there. Where they're actually flying.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
actually stuck on. Yeah, it's insane.
oh my god.
Yeah. But anyways,
Respect to Tom Cruise for that.
okay, so we have a tie for first.
Tie for
We'll leave it
first.
there. We'll leave it
We'll
there.
leave it there till January.
So what's
'cause-
our second place then? That's his chance.
A Quiet Place.
Really?
Is there a second or
I
third
think that's
place?
fair. I think that's
And then
fair.
what's third?
Another tie between Halloween and Deadpool 2.
What? Oh,
That's
fuck
that's why I
me.
brought up the fact that Deadpool 2 and Halloween were my
Yep.
coin flip.
Hereditary and Black Panther didn't get any votes for top 3.
Oh, the fucking point of
Because I was just saying it's better than Ant-Man and the Wasp.
There's still beat Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. It's still top 2 of the MCU movies, Marvel movies.
Man, there you have it. So our
Our movies of the year.
listing, as it stands, is Infinity
Infinity War.
War, fucking Mission Impossible.
Wait, what, did Homecoming come out last year?
Yeah, it did.
Okay,
It didn't
thank
come out
God.
2018.
Thank God. I thought Homecoming came out this year, and I'm like, how did I not talk?
Yeah.
How are we not talking about that?
Yeah. So tied for first are Infinity War, Mission Impossible, and then A Quiet Place, and then tied
Well,
for
so-
Deadpool
so
and Halloween.
Definitive third place to the Quiet Place.
You guys haven't seen Halloween, right?
No.
So you guys need to watch Halloween then. I
And
need
you
to watch
Fallout.
Yeah.
I've
Yes.
seen all of these, so I'm good.
Yes.
And we'll come back January, I guess. And
So the way it's going to
Devices.
happen is pretty much whatever happens in first place, it's going to bump down, and then so Quiet Place is going to get to third, and then Deadpool.
well, we have our
Halloween
top 5 here. I didn't even realize this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So depending on what happens here, like Or if you guys watch Halloween and you absolutely love Halloween, that might change. That might sway your opinion.
Yeah, maybe.
We never know. We'll come back.
But we
to
have
it.
our top 5.
We have our fucking top
All right.
5, boys.
On to the next, the GOTY, the SSN GOTY of the year.
What did we call it last year?
Oh my god, I think it was
We
just a
called-
jumble of like
Yeah.
words I put together.
The Select Star Network, Justin Millette Larche, pick of the 2018 best of the whole year.
I wasn't that egotistical. I don't think I put my name in there.
Justin Millette Larche, Justin's pick.
The
Fuck everyone else edition.
We'll call it the SSN Game of the Year award.
Game of the year of the year?
GOTY, I want to do GOTY of the Year award.
Oh my god. All right, so same thing as before. Raise the hands. If your hands go up, the game is gone.
I have a lot more to say. I played a lot of
I
video games this
know, I
year.
know. So here we go. Starting from the top. Dragon Ball Fighters, or Fighter Z.
Who's played it?
Did not
I
play
played
it.
it.
I played it. I liked it a lot.
All right, we're keeping it in then. Me and Justin are on board.
Fitty. Monster Hunter World.
Haven't played it.
Didn't care enough to play.
So one of these is here because I want to say fuck you to everyone who says this should be a Game of the Year contender. Shadow of the Colossus, go fuck
No,
yourself.
that
That is
game-
not
Never
a
played it.
fucking new game.
That game came out in 2005 or whatever.
People are like, oh my
Okay.
god, it's so much better on the fucking PS4. It's the same fucking game mechanics.
It is.
Jesus.
No, I'm just sorry. A lot of people fucking like lose their shit over that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're
I agree.
dumb.
They refined things. It's the same thing with Spyro. If you were to put
Yeah.
it here, no.
Mm-hmm.
They refined things, but
Yeah.
it's not a new game.
Exactly. Kingdom Come Deliverance was racist as fuck.
It's just
Was
racist.
it?
No,
It was
yeah,
racist
dude.
as fuck,
Jesus.
but it
It was
it's
of its
because
time,
of the time period.
but
It's
like, it was hard to swallow.
It's still like it's a video game. Who cares if it's that historically accurate? Just get off your own fucking
Yeah.
dick.
Also, my thing with that is like, okay, they got a lot of attention because it was racist as
Just
fuck.
put character. Don't
But-
backpedal and be like, no,
Yeah.
we're right to only have white people in this game.
Yeah, that was the weird part. The developers kind of took a weird stance on that,
And they got like offended.
yeah, and then also the game wasn't even that good.
It was
I'm
not.
gonna be honest,
It was not good enough to have
Yeah,
that.
it's like Chivalry. Like, I don't know if you ever played the game Chivalry, where it's like your knights just
The
stomping each
chivalry
other.
game is garbage,
And, like,
but it doesn't try to be anything more.
yeah,
than
and it's
that.
just body parts flying all over the place and
Yeah.
lots of blood. That's
Yeah.
kind of like what Deliverance was.
Okay.
All right, Sea of Thieves, super disappointing.
yeah.
No.
I didn't play it.
Haven't-
bored of that
I
game.
have a copy of it. I haven't played
Like I said,
touched
Dude,
it
I
yet.
got the 7-day trial for fucking Games with Gold, whatever it's called. Was it Xbox Pass?
Game
Yeah,
Pass.
Game Pass.
Game Pass.
And that was the first game I downloaded, and I tried doing a Let's Play in it, and I was so bored.
Yeah.
5 minutes in, I'm like, this is the biggest waste of time I've
I
ever
played
done.
that
Yeah,
game.
I feel like you
for-
need friends for it.
Yeah, that's
There's a
one
lot
thing
of-
that I
I
think
had
about
a
it.
fucking pirate crew. It's
It gets
still boring.
It's still boring. Because there's 3 types of missions that are all exactly the same,
They're all fetch quests.
and it's you just have to go there and back, and it's super.
That's like
boring.
one
Yeah,
of the reasons why I don't love WoW, because WoW was a lot of that
Yeah.
there and back.
Yeah, my
shit.
dad got an Xbox just like used for Netflix, and he got a free copy of Sea of Thieves and gave it to me. So I was gonna do Let's Plays in it, but I haven't.
My uncle
had the chance to.
loves that game. He plays Sea of Thieves a lot and he loves it. But he also he likes grinders and stuff.
Okay.
He played a lot of Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, which I find or at least a little bit more entertaining than Sea of Thieves was. But
Yeah.
still, that's a lot of grinding
And
in
it
those
sucks
games.
because like I like the aesthetic look. Like the game looks beautiful. Like it's a very
And you had good moments that
Yeah.
were like fun with your like.
but wasn't
your-
enough.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it doesn't matter. All right, we're done. Far Cry 5.
I haven't played it yet.
Haven't
so-
played it.
I'm okay with it being gone because I'm not the
Yeah.
biggest fan of it. God of War.
Haven't played it, but it's
Haven't
staying
played it.
in.
It's staying in?
It's
Okay.
staying in.
Harrison, you can raise your hand, dude. It's fine.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. All right, it's done. South Park, the
Wait, it's
fractured.
gone?
No, like it's stayed. Sorry.
okay.
But-
the fractured butthole.
I sadly haven't played that
haven't
one.
played
You
it.
know what?
I think it's a game I would love, but I,
feel like
don't
it's
think I put
stupid.
it up here.
Yeah, I think it's just.
I'm
South Park
literally
Tactics.
looking down the list and like the next like 20 games
Yeah.
I've not played.
Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze.
Have not
Isn't
touched
this a
it.
remake?
It's pretty much just it's DK Country. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Yeah.
I thought it
Something
was.
special. State of Decay 2.
Fun as hell. Well, sometimes.
Yeah,
fun as hell for like 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
then
It's kind of like it's the elongated version of Sea of Thieves. They'll have fun for about 2 weeks.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Once you start getting all the best stuff, it's like okay,
Yeah,
there's
it's
nothing
gone.
for me to do.
Detroit Become Human.
Didn't play it.
I'll get rid of it because it's just a fucking story.
Yeah.
It's not a game. I don't.
And it's in my opinion, it's a great story, and same with
Heavy Rain?
Heavy
Hold
Rain
on.
was like that too, but Heavy Rain was fun because of the story.
Yeah.
That's it. The gameplay is nothing.
yeah. Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn.
What game? I've never heard of that.
It's a
So-
fighting game with
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, Shaq
What?
way back
Oh
in the
shit! Maybe I
90s.
just picked it up.
How are we voting for this? This has got a game of the fucking year.
of the
Come
year,
on.
40
I may have just picked it up with the Humble Bundle
Oh my
Yogcast thing. I think it's one of the games in it.
Play it. Tell us what you think.
Vampire.
Never heard of it.
I saw Funhouse make fun of it, and that's about as far as it goes.
It looks like a.
Excuse me. The Crew 2. I didn't like Crew 1, and Crew 2 just looked like that. But it's a much better version of the Crew because like you can change on the spot.
Basically, the one
I'm just not raising my hand. I have no
is
opinions.
When there's a game I haven't played, but for a reason like I just do not care about it, I'm voting for it. But if it's a game I haven't played, but I know why.
Yeah, just like God of War.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yakuza 0. Fuck you. No, get rid of it right now.
I would.
Yakuza 0 came out in 2005. Okay? And then they had the balls to fucking re-release it on the PS4 as if it's a brand new fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Brand new piece of shit.
We Happy Few. Nah,
Oh,
it's okay.
that game has been coming out for like 3 years.
Yeah. It's the initial launch and the actual release is like it's the real release that matters. But the Happy Few was still not that good.
I played it a bit. It was boring.
It was not worth the $69 or $79 fucking full retail price that they were asking for it.
No.
Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man.
Yes.
I'll keep it.
I've played it. And
Yeah, I'll keep that.
I played that game for like an hour, and I'm keeping it on. That shit was so fun.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I have yet to play it, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it just like I enjoy.
I didn't
Origins.
like Origins.
I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey is just like every other Assassin's Creed.
Really?
It's all the same. Now there's a slight
Colin?
RPG twist to it.
I haven't played it.
Okay,
Okay,
so
here's the thing. Like, I haven't
go.
played fucking any of these games. Like,
That's
I can even on this like little bit of the list we have left.
The next one.
Yeah, Super Mario Party.
Leave that shit
Yeah,
in.
The new one?
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude! That game's so much fun.
It's back to what Mario Party was before the Wii U one, which sucked.
Where it's like you
Was Wii U the one that they started to fuck it over with?
Yeah, where
Yes.
like there was no point of a board anymore. You guys are working together
Yeah.
to go down a fucking path.
And then Switch was
the only
like,
good
no,
part
you're-
about it was Bowser mode.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah.
But then the Switch one was like, no, it's back to making your friends hate you.
Yeah.
And literally, like, I think me and Colin played it, and I was kicking Colin's ass until, like, the end. He just had this comeback victory.
Yeah.
Yep. The first time I've ever
Pissed me
won
the
Mario
fuck
Party in
off.
my life.
We definitely need to do a Let's Play in Super Mario Party.
How
Yes.
haven't we yet?
Fuck, dude.
we all don't have time ever.
But after this fucking week.
Okay, this week.
Everyone? No,
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, I'm down. Okay, this week, next week, I'm free.
We'll figure it out
I'm down.
off podcast.
And we'll cut it out of the podcast.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna scrub your shit.
No, I'm just gonna scrub through what you said about black people. Like, fuck.
All right, Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Love the game. Get it out of here.
Get it
Okay.
out.
Are you good with
Only
that?
reason I keep it
Yeah, I
on is 'cause
guess.
of
Okay, thing
zombies.
is,
Well, you played it though. You can defend it. And Harrison, are you?
I'd only keep it on because of zombies.
I just feel.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, I just feel weird voting about this because like I don't know what the game of the year should be because I have such little experience with gaming this year.
But you can still defend the games that you have played that
Yep.
you've enjoyed. Like,
Go ahead.
do you think Blobs 4 deserves to be Game of the Year?
From what
No,
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
so
I
it's
guess
gone.
not.
Alright, so it's gone. Soul Calibur 6. No.
I haven't played it. I really want to. I'm a huge Soul Calibur
Yeah,
fan.
but
though,
it's
so.
all it. Literally, the game is it's
Soul
been the
Calibur.
same. Yeah, literally it's the same Soul Calibur every single year. Like they don't really do that much.
There's just more customization.
yeah,
And
you
that's
can
fun.
juggle.
Yeah.
The last Soul Calibur I loved was the one where you had like the whole map that you could go through and you could.
I think that was 4.
Was that 4? Yeah, that was the last one I loved. 'cause they
2,
took
4,
that out
and
after.
6 I hear are good, and 1, 3, and 5
So it's
are
like
bad.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
The even ones are good.
Yeah. All right. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Nobody better raise their fucking hand.
If we were to say online, no.
What the fuck?
The base game,
hold
that
on.
was good.
Online doesn't even matter.
Gentlemen, are we raising our hands for Red Dead
No,
Redemption 2?
Arthur
All right.
Morgan is my love.
all right. Hitman 2.
If it's anything like
Haven't played
Hitman
it.
1,
It's all it is. It shouldn't be a full price game.
It's like a
I thought
DLC.
they rounded a lot more things out.
No,
No?
it's as glitchy. It's as you get bonus points for like a new area discovered, a new disguise discovered. You get that civilian kill minus 10 points.
Oh, so they should have just continued doing their season stuff that they planned
yeah,
with the
Yeah.
It's,
original one.
it literally. It's the only bonus to Hitman 2 is the fact that I think if you buy Hitman 2, you can play Hitman 1. I think that's it.
Okay.
But if you already bought Hitman 1, like that's
But you have to pay full price to play
Yeah.
Hitman 2.
so. Like for me, I didn't buy Hitman 1, so sure I'll buy Hitman 2, get both of them. I'm
Yeah.
not going to because I don't care, but
That's silly to me.
All right, Fallout 76.
get it out of here. I haven't even played it. I was hyped for
You
it.
were defending it
I
so
was.
much.
And then it came out, and basically something got fucked up with our pre-order, so we didn't get it. And as soon as It basically, Sid pre-ordered it on one debit card, and then he switched his debit card over, so
Okay.
it didn't go through when the game came out.
Yeah.
And then all of the terrible things about Fallout 76 came out, and we're just like, we're just not
I'm
going to
not going to defend it right now. I think it's going to pull a Destiny, where it was utter shit at launch.
Okay.
But 6
gonna
months
be-
down the road, I think it's going to be good.
It's going to be too late, though. Also,
I
it
know-
came out
I know.
around Red Dead. Like,
You
Red Dead
can't compete-
stomping it.
Yeah.
You cannot compete with that.
Yeah.
I will say, Red Dead is not going to be too fantastic until they get their online sorted. But
Yeah, online's got some work. But
Okay. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
I didn't play it.
I'm
Play it.
okay with getting rid of that for one of the biggest reasons is so I'm okay with the fact that there's no longer random battle encounters in the game.
Okay.
Whatever. You see the fucking I know you don't like that, Brendan. I know. But like you see the Rattata, you can go see the Rattata. You can go to
that's
you see a
cool.
PG, go to the PG. Problem is you don't fight the Pokemon. You just throw Pokeballs at them.
you
The catch-
do
Really?
still fight a shit ton of Pokemon trainers.
But it's not the same to battle like a fucking like Gyarados.
and then finally
And
get
yeah.
it down to weak enough, and then you can capture
Exactly.
it.
Really?
Or you were smart and you outbeat the wild animal instead of
Yeah, it's like I have to know what attack won't just kill it right away.
Yeah.
And then
Damn.
legendaries are the only ones that you really fight past
See,
trainers.
But it should be. I agree with you. It should be all of them.
Yeah.
I feel like
It's
they
also
should have a
linked-
way to swap it.
Yeah, and it's
That's
also linked to
my
Pokemon Go, which is kind of cool. Like I think that's a cool concept where like certain things that happen in Let's Go, like whatever Pikachu and all that stuff, will affect Pokemon Go.
You can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go over. So it's like, oh, I'm rewarding these people that have played
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
But
Yeah.
there's also another issue I have with it. There's this thing where you can get this Pokeball, and like you can use that to throw and catch the Pokemon. But the problem is, it doesn't come with the game. It's a separate peripheral. You have to
And
pay
it's
for.
about $40.
Really?
Yeah, for a fucking Pokeball controller that can only be used for that specific game.
You can use it with your Pokemon Go, and that's it. Anything that's Pokemon Let's Go or Go, you can use it
That's
with.
and it's $40.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Get it off.
Just Cause 4.
What?
It's just like
Just Cause
Just
3, but I
Cause
didn't play
3.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Get rid of
I
it.
think I still have Just Cause 3 in the wrapping.
Yeah.
Like I have I gotta have it.
Also,
They-
this is just there. It's not. That's not. It's
Wait,
not
it's
even.
not
Contained.
gonna be-
It's not even contention. It's just. I am so fucking excited.
know.
That's
You just
coming out
want an
this-
excuse to talk about it.
Dude, that's coming out like what? In 2 weeks? In a week? Is it coming out this week?
Yeah, it's coming out this week. End
I'm
of the week.
fucking kidding! Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, dude. I am so hyped for that fucking game. Oh my
Okay,
god.
we gotta come up with gameplay videos like as soon as it comes
Oh,
out.
man.
We gotta prep for that.
This Friday, I think it's out.
This Friday? Oh,
I
they're not
think
doing a
it's
Tuesday
Friday.
release?
I don't think so. I think
Yeah,
they're
but
doing.
do you realize that? On a side note, that a lot of game companies, instead of doing Tuesday releases now, they're slowly
searching it
like
up.
they're
Doing
doing
like
up the
weekends?
yeah, they're
Keep
doing
up
like Fridays, not like movie theaters and shit, like movie releases.
Yeah.
Yep, comes out this Friday.
I think
Alright.
I think it's kind of like this thing of like, well, they want to as soon as you get the game, they want to give you the time to.
I think
play it.
it's actually it's payday. You get your money, go get your game, because most people get paid
That's
on Fridays, so it makes sense.
I mean, releasing game on Friday, it's going to sell better. I think that's just like
But-
that's more of like
I think-
buying a game on a Tuesday compared to a Friday. People it'll come out on the Tuesday, wait till the Friday to go buy
So
it.
I think the reason why they used to do this back then was because the gaming industry couldn't compete with cinemas. Because like, films was such a
People would
huge
spend
thing.
the weekends going to
More with
movies.
films, but now
Okay.
like everything's become such a digital kind of era, especially when it comes to games, that people can just download and go.
Well, dude, most people are going to buy the game online
I think
anyway.
once I get home tonight, if I can pre-order it, I'm going to be.
Yeah, and then you just get to play it on the
Yeah.
Friday. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's another big reason why they're doing Friday now instead of Tuesday. So then it's like everyone's going to buy it before, and then you just
Yeah.
get it
You
on
just play it on the
Friday.
weekend.
Even you have the weekend to play it, and their numbers are going to be great off the start.
I'm hoping, and I don't think they're going to do it, but I'm also kind of hoping that they are going to release the peripherals, like the GameCube controller
Mm-hmm.
early, because I would hate to have to go into the store on a Friday and grab one of those.
when you
controllers.
already have the game.
Yeah, and because
Yeah.
like I'm sorry, but I can't play. I'm never gonna play Smash on the little Joy-Con,
I'm
and I
gonna-
don't think they're going to. I think you're gonna have to use the actual.
I don't know. You're definitely going to be able to do Joy-Cons because they want to do the whole.
They want
party
to do it up
play.
to 8 people.
That's but you could play on the
Up to 8 people,
Wii
fuck.
version. You could
Yeah.
turn your Wii remote sideways, and basically it played
You're
like
right.
a Joy-Con.
But
would.
like, can you imagine as a fighting game though? Like this
I'm
Dude,
is
for the
willing to do
Joy-Con,
it.
my hands are great for the Joy-Con. I don't know. I'm okay with
I
them.
can't.
I get to touch
I would
Joy-Con.
have massive issues using that. Like
Really?
the little tiny little thing
Yeah.
like that. I got big hands, man.
Can't
Yeah.
you
Can't do it.
connect the
No,
Wii
don't
remotes
you
to
want-
the Switch?
no,
No.
no. So that's
you
why.
guys-
But I think they did announce. Brendan, maybe have you seen this? Where I think they announced that they are going to have like the classic Smash controllers, which are the GameCube controllers.
Yep.
I think it's going to be they're going to release like wireless versions of those, so you can play it on your Switch.
That is, and I think that
Or you have to buy the Pro.
for
controllers.
me, I'm definitely for Smash. I'm super excited for
Yeah.
it. But for me, it's going to be one of my play it with my brother. And I'm
friend
okay.
game.
I'm okay playing a friendly, fun Smash Bros. Game on the little controller. If I wanted to go like hard into it and like play like the online and get super into it, I would look into buying one of the controllers. But
I
One of
would
those
do
Switch Pro
online.
ones
I think I
here?
just want to do what I did with you guys last time when we played OG Smash. I was get drunk and then kill people.
and just stop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just stomp us
That
all.
was the funnest thing ever.
Can we,
Yeah.
can we do that with Halo, though?
Oh
I mean-
God, never again, never again.
Okay.
I still need therapy after
All
that.
right. So as it stands for Game of the Year contenders, we have our 7. All right. And Brendan just sent me a photo. Better not be of a dick.
It's not.
Okay.
It's literally what I've also
Digital
just
Gaming
searched up.
controller. Yeah, but so is that? I think that's the.
That's the GameCube.
Yeah.
They're looking at the
Connection.
GameCube controller.
Well, I think it's the
looking
Wii
at?
U controller is what Brendan.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Anyways, here we go. From top to bottom, we have number 1, Dragon Ball's Fighters. Do you call it Fighters or Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
I call it Fighter Z.
Yeah, I call
I
it
don't
Fighter
know
Z.
what that
Zed,
is.
Yeah.
please.
Zed.
We're Canadians.
God of War at number 2. Dead Cells at 3. I didn't even talk about Dead Cells. I kind of think I might have actually.
yeah, I think I
Yeah,
skipped
skipped
over it.
over.
I was very confused as I saw it on the list, and I was like,
And
We didn't talk about Overcooked either.
Yeah, we didn't talk
But
about
Overcooked should be on the list.
How did we miss that? All right.
I think you skipped right to Spider-Man.
Probably.
Yeah, you saw Spider-Man. I
Dead
was like,
Cells. It's basically a Metrovania. Very like.
is it deserving to be in the top 7?
No.
Get her off. Just lower the list.
Top 6?
My opinion, Overcooked shouldn't be on there.
No,
either.
that's just a shout out for me. That's just like
I
it's a
love
home game.
Overcooked. Okay, we're down to top 5.
Top 5. Should
Alright,
we do the top 3 rankings again? Do we feel like that works?
I have my list in order.
Okay, let me take a look, please.
Okay, well, I've only played 3 of the games in the top 5, so I have my 3, I guess.
Yeah, I have my 3 as well.
All right, I'll go with my votes first
All right,
because
go for
I am the most important.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck off.
First and foremost, everyone knows what mine is. Number 1, Red Dead.
Your number one's Reddit.
Red Dead
Reddit the
Redemption
game.
2 is my number 1 pick.
Yep.
That game is fucking phenomenal.
You're assuming he's gonna
Number
go to God of War because your curse is going up.
Oh, no, I actually was going one of those 2.
Alright.
my 2 is going to Spider-Man.
What a shock.
Yep, what a
And my
shock.
3 is going to.
This is the only one that's gonna surprise me. Yeah.
He's looking at my list on my laptop here, and that's what I
I
think.
want to say Dragon Ball Fighter Z, but I'm gonna say Mario Party because I had more fun with it.
Yep.
than the other one.
Alright.
Okay, here, we'll make it easy with me. Literally the exact same.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Literally the exact same.
Alright.
Same ones.
Harrison, you want to go for it?
Do you want to go first? Because I'm right now debating between my first and second.
Okay, I'm good with that. So my number 1 is Red Dead Redemption 2.
We got a
Okay,
winner anyway.
damn.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
can win now.
No, my number 2 is Super Mario Party 2.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
And my number 1, number 1, my third one will be Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay.
Because you didn't get to play Spider-Man.
I
Or you just like not a. You never really.
actually
get into,
don't get rid of it. I actually like watching the story for Spider-Man. So, watching the story for Spider-Man was actually pretty fun. The voice acting and everything's pretty
Okay.
That's a
So it doesn't really
good-
matter on my votes no matter
cool. But
what.
still, I want to hear your voice.
Yeah,
My Mario Party is going to be 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm debating between Spider-Man and Red Dead.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
them both.
Yeah, either way, it's
Dearly.
gonna be.
But, Harrison, which one did you enjoy more?
That's the thing. I can't. Because I loved the Spider-Man games as a kid.
Harrison, I'm not talking about Spider-Man, I'm talking about the past, talking about right now. Which one do you prefer?
Right now.
Harrison,
Right now.
so have a little goddamn faith.
Having this,
Believe in your brothers and sisters.
I have a plan, okay?
having this refined Spider-Man game is amazing to me, and I loved it. But then I also loved the original Red Dead, and now it's out again, and I'm like, this is
It's
fantastic.
even better than that.
Yeah.
In Dutch.
Think of the story.
My family.
Think of when you see John for the first
You
time.
will prevail. You just have a little goddamn faith.
Come with me.
Until the online is out of beta, I'm going to say Spider-Man's my top.
Really?
Yes.
So it is the top?
I had
Alright.
the most fun
You were my son.
to Red Dead Online from the original one.
Well, I could only trust John, and he'll never let me down.
God damn it, Micah. So many good things. You guys need to beat that fucking game.
No,
Holy
we
shit.
will, we will,
Harrison
we will.
has.
Fucking Micah.
And we
Okay.
can't talk about it.
Okay. Well, it sounds like Micah betrays everyone by the way you guys are saying it.
No,
but-
no. We just hate Micah. For
I just
the
hate
entire
Micah in
story.
general.
Yeah, okay. He is a pretty big piece of shit.
I hated him the second I met him. I was like, fuck Micah.
It's just like during the entire thing, it's fuck Micah.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
All right. So our official standings for our Game of the Years.
Wait. Did anybody play God of War?
No.
No.
All right, then Fighter Z is technically fourth then because at least me and
Okay.
Justin played
Okay.
it.
That's right. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, God. Well, fuck you, Kratos.
Now that you're on Norse gods all of a sudden.
PlayStation 4, idiot.
Dumbass. Game of the year, Uncharted.
All right, so here are our standings. At number 5, because no one played it, God of War. At number 4, Dragon Ball Fighters Z.
We can say Z.
No.
No, we're fucking
That's like saying
Canadian.
in
We're
Japan.
Canadian.
It's-
Zed.
Japan.
At number 3, Mario Party, Super Mario Party.
Yep.
Number
Very
2,
fun.
thank you for doing this. It's the Spooderman.
The Spooderman.
And at number 1, Red Dead Redemption 2!
Fuck, what happened to Shaq Fu? Come on.
Nobody voted for Fortnite.
Oh shit! Fortnite didn't come out this year.
It didn't. Did you see
I
that though?
got
Fortnite is nominated for Game of the Year or not Game of the Year. Kids Choice Awards Game of the Year or Gamers Choice Awards.
So
And
gross.
Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't on the list.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This is the same people that do Teens Choice Awards though. And they're doing Gamers Choice Awards.
You little MTV cucks. Fuck you.
They have an award called the Best Retro Game of the Year. What does that fucking mean?
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be fucking Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That's what it's gonna be.
No, it's like Mario and like Tetris are on the list. It's like what's the best retro game of the year if it didn't?
My generation's
retro?
like the last people to touch it. Like my
I
year.
It's so fucking dumb. Now it's all emulators. Hey, it doesn't matter.
Now it's all Fortnite.
All right. Big congratulations to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Man, Game of the Year.
I can't do a big clap for the film yet because we still actually have to figure out what's our number 1 because it is fucking Infinity War and Mission Impossible tied at 1. So it's gonna be an interesting comeback for our season premiere or mid-season return.
Yep.
But with that, guys,
I will say Red Dead Redemption is deserving because it is the first time a video game has made me shed a tear.
Really?
The first time ever.
Damn.
there you go. That makes perfect
And
sense.
it's also not the first time, but another time where a video game has literally made me like fucking fill up with like awesomeness just from something happening.
Yep.
You guys need to beat that fucking game. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I'll play it over
We'll get
Christmas,
there.
and I know I personally shed a lot of tears when Harrison kicked my ass in Halo. I've shed plenty of tears doing that.
Which, by the way, get ready for next year. I want to plan to have a lot more
LAN parties
multiplayer LAN party based kind of like fuckery. I think that's
Yes.
Please.
Time.
Yes.
Please.
I think we're gonna have less stuff to do next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Well,
More
we
time
have
to work on things.
6 weeks
Yeah.
of fucking or 5 weeks of actual school. Then it's capstone / placement.
And that actual school is probably going to be very little too. I feel like.
Yes,
So.
Liberty, you and I need to figure out how to do a gameplay of online Red Dead Redemption.
We easily could do that,
Yeah.
and it would be super fun because I'm gonna talk my southern voice.
Yeah, we're gonna do
I feel
Cowboy
like you're gonna have
Access
to
the
wait
whole
a while
time.
because right now it is just the missions and an open world, and that's it.
Yeah, there needs to be.
I feel like we
Nothing
could
really
find
there.
some
I'm
way to
sure
make
we
the
will.
videos
We easily
interesting.
could.
Or really
Also,
could.
my guy looks like Django,
Oh, of course.
and
Yeah.
St. John's guy looks like
Dr. Schultz.
King Schultz.
Ugh.
Wait, you guys are all on Xbox?
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
guys on PS4.
Ha, nerd. Nerd.
And with that, everybody, thank you so much for joining us for this episode of the Select Star Network. We got to plug some socials, so if you want to reach me, you can go on the Insta or the Twitter. It's at SSN Larshay, and we have our Twitch, which is always twitch.tv/Select Start Network Live. Mr. Colin C. Burns.
At Colin C. Burns.
Mr.
Instagram.
Liberty Roundtree.
At Liberty.Roundtree.
And
Very
Mr. Hoovel.
At Of the Hill Productions.
That's
on
not your
Instagram.
name.
It's not. It's a translation of my
And
last
that's
name.
your
Instagram.
Instagram. All right. Say it one
Mine's
more time.
Instagram as well.
Of the Hill
Up the hill.
Productions.
All right. So, everybody, thanks so much for joining us, and we will catch you next time for another return of Mightiness of the Select Star Network.
We will see you on the frontier.
Or
Believe in us, brothers and sisters!
Have a little goddamn faith.
I'm done! No! Mrs. Grimshaw, come to me! Bye, everybody!
Bye.
That mission alone stands out as one of my favorite ones.
Oh, really?
The Letty one. Oh my god. Letty. Just run around looking for him.
Can't wait to get the next Red Dead when it's before.